Hello viewers, welcome to this video in which we'll see the most awaited thing, and that is video recording. As far as video recording is concerned, for non-technical peoples or even for some technical peoples also, it is the most tedious thing ever because we have to handle lot many things while shooting a video. And in this pandemic situation of coronavirus, it is needed for us to make recording of our videos. So while recording, what care or what type of software needs to be used, so we are going to cover up in this video. In this video we'll see one by one, step wise, how to make an installation of the software. And then once installation has been done, what modifications, what installation procedure needs to be adopted, what tools needs to be used. All these details we are covering under this video. So we'll start with this video. So prior starting this video, I'd like to say that from amongst lot many tools, I have chosen OBS, a very simple and does not needs to have any technical knowledge regarding the tool. You can easily use this tool for recording. One important reason why I have chosen an OBS is in this software you have a facility of make a recording for any time. Means just like in some of the softwares you have a restriction that you cannot be able to do the recording for more than 15 minutes. That means you have a restriction of 15 minutes, half an hour or something. So that type of restriction is not given in an OBS. You can make a recording of an hour also by using this software, and that is OBS. Another very important thing is whatever is the clarity of sound and video provided by OBS, you cannot compare with any other tool. I hope there might have some tools which will provide somewhat more better thing, but at this moment of time, whatever are the tools which I have chosen, which I have seen, so from amongst that I have got this OBS tool, the best one. Next, in this tool you just don't have any type of logo. That means any type of logo or any type of watermark is not being taken by this tool. It is straight away allowing you to make a recording. Another very important part is, as far as whatever is the file which is getting created after recording is of very small size, so that it is very simple for you to upload it on YouTube. Just like suppose I have a software and which is making my video file of suppose 1 GB or 2 GB in size, so it is a bit difficult because most of the users nowadays are relying on mobile hotspot, and in that mobile hotspot we have a limitation, either 1.5 GB data or 2 GB data. So idea is that in that type of scenario it is a bit difficult for him to make an uploading. So the very important thing in OBS is it is the whatever is the file which is getting created after recording is of a very small size, so that you can easily modify it, you can easily upload it on YouTube. So now with this brief, I hope that you will start I hope that it is better to start with the straight away demonstration part. So we'll move on to the demonstration part. So for that, obviously I have to switch myself onto Google. So I'll straight away move on to the Google and I'll simply type something, and that is OBS. Okay, so the moment I'll type OBS, the very first site I have, this is the logo. This is the logo you have regarding OBS, and that is a open broadcaster software. Okay, so OBS Studio is the software which we are going to use, and this is the very first site which is available, obsproject.com. So obsproject.com is the authorized site to make an installation of an OBS. So we'll straight away click on this OBS site. The moment I'll click on OBS, it is going to provide me this type of initial or starting screen, in which you have three different options available. Depending on the operating system which you have in your computer, you have to make an installation. As far as my knowledge, most of us, I'll try to say near about 95% of people are using Windows. So that is the very first option which is given, Windows. Next one is a Mac operating system. I don't think anybody has a Mac. So some of you might have a Linux at least. So these are the three versions which have been provided in OBS. In an OBS, you can make an installation by using either Windows or Mac operating system, or by using the Linux. So whatever is the operating system you have, you can make an installation of OBS accordingly. So one important point I'd like to say it over here, as far as this OBS is concerned, OBS cannot be installed on Windows 7. Just like the moment I'll take my cursor on a Windows, it is giving me supports Windows 8, Windows 8.1 and Windows 10. So idea is that if in your mobile, in your computer or in your PC, if you have Windows 7, so unfortunately OBS cannot be installed on that computer. So at least Windows 8, or I'll suggest Windows 10 should be there in your computer, and then only it is possible for you to make use of this software. So if you have Windows 7, so please upgrade it to Windows 8 or Windows 10. I'll suggest Windows 10 for better performance. You should use it, and that is a Windows 10. So the moment you'll click on this Windows, it is starting the procedure of an installation, and with very few terms and conditions. You have to accept it obviously, and if you have done any installation, so you might have an idea it is going to make an installation of that. So once this procedure of an installation, of course I am not going to make an installation of OBS at this moment of time, because I am already doing this recording on an OBS itself, and that's why the reason it is not possible for you me to make another installation of an OBS. So after making an installation, you are getting an OBS icon on your screen. So just like this is an icon which is available, OBS Studio 64-bit. So if you have 32-bit operating system or 64-bit operating system available, so accordingly it is available on your computer. So the moment you will make this installation and you will click on icons or shortcut provided by OBS, you will get a screen something like this. So this is the screen you are getting. So the moment you will make this installation and you will click on that OBS icon, you are getting an initial screen, starting screen of an OBS, and this is the screen you have. Of course, again I'd like to say I am making this installation by using OBS. So by using OBS only, I am giving a demonstration of an OBS, and this is the most difficult thing in this video. So for this reason, I have taken simply this screenshot of this. This is the starting screen which is available, and of course I can't show it to you by using OBS. Okay, what is the reason? I'll tell you in a detail. So this is the simple screen you have, and what are the different menus which we have to handle, so that we'll see. Just like everything will be blank, you can see over here everything will be blank over here. You will get some message like you don't have any source clicks. So idea that this type of menu, you this type of screen, initial screen, starting screen you will get, and what exact operation needs to be created on that, we'll start straight away with the demonstration of actual live demonstration of OBS. So this type of screen you will get. Okay, again please don't get hesitated in finding out a screen in which you have a lot many screen which are being arranged one after the other. So don't bother about that, it is a bit simple operation. Okay, so just like I have told you, you are getting a blank screen, and in that blank screen nothing appears over here. So of course, for the sake of video shooting, I have to put something over here, and how to put those things we'll try to see one by one. Okay, so as far as our screen is concerned, in this video we are going to concentrate on some of the component, like the first one is the scene, second one is the sources, next one is an audio mixer, next is something and that is a scene transition, and the last one is a control. So these are the things we have to cover up under this video. This video may be a longer one, so please bear with me, or please bear me for the next few moments, because it is the most important part. For from the shooting or from the recording point of view, you will need to have a detailed knowledge of each and every one. So we'll start with the very first one, and that is the scene. As far as scene is concerned, you can consider it as a container in which various components are kept. Okay, just after that there is some components, and that is in the by the name sources. So scene means whatever you would like to capture. Just like as far as this OBS is concerned, OBS is a screen capturing or screen recording software. in which it is going to capture the content as it is, whatever are available on your screen. So at this moment of time you are getting a screen of OBS, and from that screen we'll try to start with the very first option, and that is a scene. So on this scene, you can see over here we have a plus icon available. Okay, plus, minus, up and down. So these type of four buttons are available. These are also available in the sources also. So I'll use something, and that is a plus button. So it is asking me to add a new scene. So idea is that I am going to add a new scene. Just like at this moment of time I have already created two scenes. One with the name RDB, another is with the name test. So I am trying to create another one, and that is something I'll try to give the name, and that is FDP. Okay, now the moment I'll click OK, you are getting a blank screen before you. The reason for that is, the moment I'll add a new scene in my OBS, it is going to get capture everything whatever is being provided by FDP, and as it is a new screen, nothing is there. It cannot be able to capture either audio or video, and I'll click on original screen. So this is your FDP. You can watch over here. You have this scene available by the name FDP, and in that FDP you have seen a blank screen. And what is the reason for that? Because you just don't have a screen capturing option or tool provided available in that. So the first two tools which are necessary for every person, those who are trying to record a video, needs to have first of all screen or display capture, and the next one is an audio capture, so that student could be able to listen to you. In addition to that, you can add something more, and for this purpose I have created another scene, and that is by the name test. So just now we have seen, by clicking on plus you can add a scene, and in that scene you can add something, and that is a sources. Just like in a RDB, you can see I have added lot many sources. How to add that sources, we'll try to see one by one. So for that I'll try to move on to another scene, and that is a test. I'll click on that. Okay, so in that scene you can see I have already added two sources. One is a audio and another is a display. These two sources are necessary for me. I can't show it from FDP screen, because the moment I'll click, so you will get a blank screen, because we just don't have a capturing tool, we just don't have an audio in that also. So the first thing, once you have created a scene, what you have to make, you have to add some sources. And again I'd like to say, at least two sources are needed. And what are that? So for that, again I have to click on this plus icon under the sources. So the moment I'll add on a plus, you will get lot many options you have, and under that you have something, and that is a display capture. Okay, the moment you will click display capture, you will get something, and that is, you have to specify a name to the display capture. Okay, so for your better understanding, just like I'll try to give same name something, and that is disp. So this way you can click on OK, so that your display could be captured by using the tool. So this is the tool I have added, display. Similarly, I have also added one of the tool, and that is the audio, and for that again I will click on add, and I have made audio capture. Okay, in an audio capture it is asking me which audio needs to be captured, by using external or internal audio. So of course by clicking on audio I have taken. So what I'm trying to say, whenever you will try to create a new scene, so in that new scene at least two things needs to be added. And what are that? So that will be, the first one is a audio, another is a video or a display capture. So these two things are necessarily be added in your scene. Once these two screens have been added, now we'll see further operations which you can carry out. So I'll again click on plus icon. Just like in a screen you could see my video also. Okay, that means you can visualize the person who is communicating or talking with the student. So for that you have to use a tool, and that is video capture device. And that video capture device will be, it can be external or it can be an internal also. Just like if in your laptop you have a inbuilt video webcam available, so it is going to capture by using that, or you can add or you can attach external video camera to this device also. So I'm choosing this video capture device. Okay, I'll give the name to that, and of course for every scene or every source whatever you are adding, you'll need to give certain name. So I'll give video name and I'll click on OK. It is asking me which device, from which device you would like to capture. So I am using HP HD camera. So my HP HD camera I am choosing. Okay, so and again you can choose another source. If you have an external device, you can use that, you can configure that. But if your internal camera is there, if your inbuilt camera from the laptop is available, so it is going to directly capture from that. And I'll click on OK. The moment I'll click on OK, of course you can't see anything over here. Okay, I'll show it on my first screen, and that is a RDB. As it is working, that's why you can't visualize the things. So now this is the screen you have. Okay, so this is the display capture which is capture. This is the display capture from my built-in webcam of my laptop. So now, as far as this display capture is concerned, as per your requirement, you can shrink or you can increase the size. Just like you just suppose you just don't need a video of larger size, you can minimize it as per your need, or you can maximize it also. So this way I have maximized my video. Okay, but my suggestion is try to keep it as small as possible, because our simple intention is that a student or a person who is watching your video could be able to visualize. Okay, it is a better to see a people as if or feel a people as if you are communicating with that person. So this way you can use the camera, and I'll try to minimize it. Another better thing regarding minimizing of this camera is, by minimizing this camera you can reduce some destruction from the scene. Just like by minimizing this camera this video, what I can make, I can avoid some of the part which is getting hidden before. Just like some of the components might be hidden before my video, so you can avoid that by reducing the size. And that's why it is suggested to keep this video size as small as possible. So this way you can add a video. So this is the video camera. Okay, again we'll move on to the test scene. Okay, in addition to that, you can add something, and that is a logo. Suppose you would like to create a logo for your video. So what you can make, so you will go on again in a sources, you have to click on this plus. You will get a lot many option, and within that you have something, and that is an image. So I'll click on that image. Okay, I'll give the name to that will be something, and that is image. The moment I'll click OK, it is asking me to select the image file. So I'll click on browse. From my desktop I am going to choose any of the file. So from my desktop I'll choose something, and that is suppose abcd. Suppose this is the file I have. Okay, so this is the thing I have added, and I'll click on OK. Now this image can act as a logo for your channel. Just like suppose you'd like to create a channel by your name. Okay, suppose I'll try to create my channel by the name RDB something. Okay, so at that moment of time you can create a photo or an image of that, and you can place it wherever needed. Just like generally it is a better to keep it on the either left side or right side, and you can again shrink it as per your need. Okay, of course your logo should not be a larger. Okay, because it might hide some important information besides that logo. So this way you can add a logo to your video, and this logo will remains permanent. Okay, so idea that this way you can add a logo in your video. Okay, now this type of logos you must have seen on every channel. If you have watched Doordarshan or Sony or Z, so everyone has having their own logo to identify that is a person, the video has been shooted by using some channel. So that's why you can keep your logo something like this. So I have taken a logo of Drive something. So this way you can add an image also. Okay, in addition to that you have something, and that is very important. I'll try to again add under the sources. Just like I'd like to say you have this many things available, so I'll click on text. Okay, I'll give the name to that will be something, and that is a text. Again for every source you will need to give certain name. Okay, so this is the name I have given. Again you can select a font. I'll choose the simple font which I am very oftenly using, and that is a Times New Roman. So I'll choose that Times New Roman. Okay, choose the size. So I'll choose the size was something 20, and I'll click on OK, and I'll try to write a message over here. Okay, so this is a simple thing I have typed. Okay, next you can choose the color. So I'll choose select color. Okay, I'll choose any color whatever is being needed. Okay, so I'll choose this one. Okay, the moment I have chosen, you can watch over here the color of the text getting changed. Okay, just after that I'll choose the background color. So background color again I'll select. I'll choose the background color as the white, so that it is visible easily and you can see nothing is appearing. Okay, because under the background color you have an option, and that is a background opacity. How much background color is needed. Okay, whether it is 100% or you'd like to partially show it. Okay, so this way you can choose the color. Okay, so just after that, okay, again lot many options are available. I'll click on something, and that is I'll choose the select font. I'll make it a bold so that it appears in a very better manner. I'll click on OK. So this is the thing. Again I'll select OK. So you can watch in this video, you have this is the text available. Now you can take this text anywhere as per your need. You can move, you can make this text, or you can change as per your need this text anywhere needed by you. So just like I'll click on this text. So this is my text. I'll try to place it over here. Okay, and now the most important part, again in that text you have an option, and that is under the property. You have to simply right click on that text, filters. Okay, you under that filters you have to click again on plus and click on scroll. Okay, I'll give the name to that as a scroll. Okay, scrolling, of course my text is not yet scrolling, so you have to simply, and it is available in a loop. Okay, so by you can increase the speed. Okay, but it should be readable, so for this reason I'll try to minimize the speed. Okay, so this way you can add it. Okay, and I'll click on close. Okay, so this way you can watch that video your your text started scrolling. Okay, so this way you can add any scroll, and this type of scroll you must have seen breaking news. Okay, so you can increase the size also as per your need. Okay, or you can shrink the size. So in this way it is possible for you to add any type of text in your video also. Again I'd like to say, whenever you are trying to use or create any video, so most important things will be, the first one is a display capture. The next one is you have to select audio. Audio capturing is the most important one, another important thing. And the next thing is, if you need video, so you have to add that. Okay, now again I'll move on to my original screen, RDB. Next very important part, just after that sources you can watch, you have an eye. Some are on, some are off. Just like if I'll click on this text, you will watch the text which is scrolling. Okay, if I just don't need that text, you have to simply click on that. Now it is not visible. This is my video. If I just don't want to show the video, so at that moment of time I can simply click on this video capture. The moment I'll click, you can see my video is no more. Okay, it is not visible. Okay, again I'll suppose click, so it will be visible. Okay, again one very important thing, you have a lock also available. Just like now it is locked. Now it is not possible for me to change the size of that. Okay, so once it is locked, it is not possible for you to do the changes in the size of that particular video. So for making the changes, you have to first of all unlock it, and then only it is possible for you to either increase or decrease the size of that. So this way you have to perform the task. Okay, so I hope that you have understood. Again, I'd like to say, what are the things you have to make? You have to create a scene. Once a scene has been created, okay, by clicking on plus, you can add sources. Again, two sources are very important. First one is a video source, another is an audio source. Without that, no video or no audio will be appearing to the students, and for this reason both these two things are needed. Okay, if you'll need a video something like this, so for that, of course, you have to choose the next one, and that is a video capture device. Okay, so by using video capture device, you can capture your video also. Now once these things are over, now we'll try to move on to the next part. Okay, before starting moving further, I'll try to stop my video. The reason for that is you cannot be able to visualize some of the things, important things within the uh, whatever are the being hidden behind me. So I'll try to click on this. Okay, so now once this task has been done, the next is the audio mixer. And in audio mixer, you can see you have a audio which is appearing. The moment I am talking, you can watch over here, something is getting changed. This is an indication that your video is capturing your audio, sorry, your what you can say, OBS software is capturing your audio properly. So this way you can identify whether your device is capturing your audio or not. Okay, suppose I'll click on this, so it is showing that video is also capturing. So idea is that the moment I'll click on this, so it is showing, it is not showing me the video. Okay, now once this task has been done, again, of course some of you might have confused at this moment of time, this much things are needed for a single video. So oh dear, don't worry, you have to perform these things only once. That means once you have created a scene, now you can use this scene anywhere, and that to any number of time. It is not the case that you will need to create this scene for every time. So every time you are trying to shoot a video, so create a scene, try to add sources. No, 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 not at all. Okay, what you have to make, you have to simply create the scene once. Just like you can watch over here, I have created a scene RDB, and I have shooted all my lectures by using that RDB only. Okay, that means only tool I have used, only scene I have used will be RDB. Again, the moment you will exit from this OBS software, it will still persist in your software as it is. That means next time whenever you will open, so your scene will be stored, saved permanently in your computer. Now once this task has been done, once we have seen these three things, scene, sources and audio mixer, now we'll straight away move on to the next part, and that is the control. Again, as far as controls are concerned, okay, controls helps you in actually start the capturing of the video. So to start capturing, you have to click somewhere, and that is a start recording. Start recording, it is actually stop recording. Okay, yes, it is a stop recording, because I am at this moment of time actually recording, and for this reason I have clicked on start. The moment I'll click start recording, it the button getting changed into stop recording. So the moment suppose I'll click on stop recording, of course my video cannot be further recorded. So for your convenience, I am not clicking on stop recording. So what you have to make, once your sources are ready, once you have created a scene, once you have added all the sources, the next part, now suppose you are ready to record your video. So for that, again something needs to be made, and what are that I'll tell you. Suppose in your video you would like to show a presentation, so what you have to make, of course you have to open a presentation. You have to open, start or open on your computer something presentation. Suppose in that video I'll need to have something, and that is a Word, also Microsoft Word. So again I have to open another screen for something, and that is a Microsoft Word. Again, suppose I'll need to give a demonstration on Excel also, so I have to open an Excel sheet also. So this way, whatever are the things which are needed, suppose you will need to show some live demonstration by using Gmail or browser. So of course you have to open another screen for the sake of browsing. Just like this is the browser I have opened. So this way you have to open lot many things within your software. So idea that within your computer you have to keep all these things open. Okay, and now again we'll move on to our OBS screen. As you have kept everything open, just like in my presentation, I'll need of course PowerPoint presentation, I'll need Word, I'll need Excel, I'll need browser. So I have opened my Chrome browser. So everything I have opened, and now what you have to make, you have to click on start. Okay, so of course over here you will get a button, and that is with the name start. Okay, so of course where that start button is, I'll try to show it by the screen which I have captured. Okay, so you can watch over here, you have a button something, and that is a start recording. So that type of button, start recording, appears. Okay, the moment you will click on that start button, it will getting changed into stop recording. So at this moment of time, just like you over here, you can see I have started my video, so stop recording will be there. So you have to simply click on start recording, and once you have clicked on start recording, you have to switch to the PowerPoint presentation. So I have switched myself into the PowerPoint presentation. Okay, now as far as this PowerPoint presentation is concerned, how to make this switching? So for that you have to simply use a very simple option, and that is Alt and Tab button. Okay, on your computer you have a tab button, you have a Alt button. So what you have to make, you have to hold the Alt button and just click tab button, so that you can make a switching from one source to another. So in this way it is possible for you to make a switching from one source to another. Okay, so this way it is possible for you. Just like suppose you will need to have a Word document, click. Okay, just you like to suppose go again on Excel, so you have to. So this way you can make a switching from any sources to anyone. Okay, so this way it is possible for you to make the switching. Okay, after your task is over, after your video lecture is over, of course, just like you have started your recording, you have to click on this stop recording. Again, I am not clicking on stop recording, because the moment I'll click stop recording, everything getting stopped. Okay, so once you have clicked on stop recording, the next task, from where you can see what video you have been recorded, so you have to go into the file menu. So on a file, you have an option show recording. So you can watch, this is the recording I have. Okay, it is being recorded by the date and time. Okay, so on what time, on what date you have recorded, so everything will be getting recorded over here. Just like I am recording this video on 15th of July 2020. Okay, and this is the time 12:59. So this way it is showing all the things, and of course this file will appear something like this only when I'll click on something, and that is I'll click on stop recording. So again, I'd like to show, yeah, I have not yet clicked on stop recording, because again I'd like to say, the moment I'll click on stop recording, of course you could not be able to visualize me further. So this is the simple procedure you have to make. Again, I'll repeat, you will need to create a scene only once, you will need to add sources only once. Okay, every time what you have to make, you have to start your recording, you have to make a switching. And again, how to make a switching? Just by using something, and that is Alt and Tab. Hold the Alt button, keep the Alt button pressed, and just click once on a tab, so that it will helps you in making a switching. Okay, again I'll show you Alt and Tab. So wherever you will need to switch, just like suppose you will need to go on a Chrome, so just remove the just keep your take out your finger from the Alt tab. So this way you can be able to easily make a switching. Okay, so this is the simple video we have seen. As far as OBS is concerned, again I am saying you may have a lot many problems, difficulties available. Okay, so feel free to contact at any moment of time. Okay, you can contact you into the comments of the video, you can send me a mail, you can call me directly also. Okay, so again I am saying you, please try to make an installation of an OBS, one of the simplest best software available for video recording. So with this hope that you will try to use this software. Again I am saying you, the initial you may get it that it is somewhat confusing, but still I am saying it is the most simple one. Please try to use this software. Thank you very much.